Okay.
You good?
I'm good.
Oh, that shit muted. Mute the Bluetooth.
GarageBand record.
Yes. All right, welcome to Uncle Legend's Corner. I'll be your host, Uncle Legend. And with me, as always, is my beautiful co-host, Call Girl 6, better known as Fox.
Hey, y'all.
See the first comment.
Why you fumbling? Oh.
Okay. Puppies!
Yes.
Are you in there?
I'm good.
You're not close enough. Get your mouth up to that mic like Daddy taught you. Yeah, why Chris with the shenanigans? Girl,
All right, let me say it. So anyway, guys, ask me why I'm happy. Ask me. Just ask me.
because you love your husband.
No.
Dang.
So anyway, our dog Coco has delivered the good.
Delivered.
Okay. She has had 10 puppies yesterday, and they're all so beautiful. Oh my God.
There are puppies.
They're all so beautiful. They're like gray and white, black and white, grayish, smoky gray, medium gray, cocoa color, dark cocoa. It's so beautiful. Oh my God. They're all so just beautiful, and I can't wait to see them grow up. I can't wait to see their eyes. Everyone rejoice.
Should I put this up?
I know, right? No.
Don't show them yet?
No.
They ain't ready for that.
No, we're not going to show them yet. We're going to wait until
We're going to wait till their eyes open up?
Yeah.
All right. Puppies.
Hey,
What's
we're
going
doing
on,
well. We're doing well. Everybody in the chat. Good to see y'all again.
Yo, it's 12 dogs in the house. 12
we have 12
dogs
dogs.
are in the house.
Yeah. 10 puppies and
And
a
you-
mommy and a daddy.
And daddy don't get no love around you.
Nah, he was
It's just like real life.
he was jealous. He was jealous. All day today he's been crying.
He can't even go talk to his woman no more. It's like back, you know what I mean? We was all good before. We want to have babies, make beautiful children together. Then she get her kids and she like, I don't need no man.
I don't need whatever.
Oh, so Chris want to talk about the Fox reaction.
What Fox
So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, Chris, that she on some bullshit. She acting like she tried to downplay the shit, like, oh, it wasn't that big of a deal. So I'm in a meeting at work. She called my old desk number because she called my old desk number. Chris in there. Chris answers, "What's up?" He comes into the meeting. Hey man, come and talk to you. I'm like, all right, what's up? He's like, it's Fox. I'm like, I come in there like, hey, it's Fox. She said Coco having puppies. She freaking out, bro.
I wasn't freaking out. I was excited. That's the difference, okay, Fanter? I was excited.
So excited.
Okay?
Yeah.
I was so excited.
Let me tell you how excited she was. She missed the first two puppies.
Yes. I said, I'm going to go outside, take a breather for a couple minutes. As soon as I went outside, maybe about 10 minutes later or less, I heard, and me and Rocky on the porch looking like, you hear that? We both looked at each other. He lifted his head up like, you hear that, Mom? I'm like, you hear that? What's that? And I thought it was kids outside because it was a couple kids rolled by and everything. And we heard it again. We both looked at each other like, oh, hell no, the puppy's here.
I'm going to need you to sit back.
We ran in the house. And oh my God, it was two puppies already just doing their thing.
Rocky went there to try to show his woman some support.
Like I ain't missing
and almost
nothing.
got his face ripped off.
Yeah, he did.
In fact, anytime he tried to go around them puppies, Coco ready to rip his face off.
Chris, I was not freaking out. Okay, I was very excited.
She had a lot of jazz hands when I came in the house. I was like, baby, what's up?
I was excited.
It looked like Pee Wee Herman when they used to say the word of the day, like puppies. Fucking Pee Wee Herman out
It was
here.
so beautiful, though. It was so beautiful, and I was all teary eyed and stuff. So
Yeah, it's a lot
it
of
was
fucking
so
puppies.
beautiful.
We looking and it's like 4 puppies come out. I'm like, she's still looking pretty fucking big.
Yeah, she was swole.
And then 7 puppies came out.
Yeah.
It's like, still looking pretty fucking big.
She was like 8. That's it. No, it ain't. I felt on
Hey,
the
this is
side.
felt
I'm
on
like,
the
nah, she
side,
got at least 1
lumped
or 2
up.
more in there.
Boom, boom. 10 goddamn puppies. So
Yeah.
mama had 10 puppies too. So
5 boys and 5 girls.
yeah,
Yeah.
all kinds of colors too.
Oh, they're so
She got the whole rainbow of dogs. Like if you wanted to see a pit
and
bull
only
in a certain
one
color,
dog daddy, okay? One dog daddy. Coco don't go nowhere, okay?
she's not a hooer.
No.
Unlike some of y'all, Coco know the father of her children. But
We raised a good doggy.
we raised a good
She's a
God-fearing pit
good
bull.
girl.
Yeah. Fox was freaking out though.
I was
Fox about to open up a business as a doggy doula.
Let me tell you how supportive
Just
I
in
was.
case.
I'm just letting you know.
Yo, she out there rubbing Coco
Y'all
paw.
need somebody. I was hella supportive, so
She out there praying
y'all
over the
need
dog, rubbing the
somebody.
dog paw,
okay.
this and that. She like, babe, what do you think? She need this. She got it. She gonna rip it out the sack, lick it
She
clean,
scared
bite
the
off
hell
the
out of
umbilical
me
cord.
because the one of the black and white ones was hanging out her twat, and I was like, "Oh Lord, it's gonna drop on the floor." I was about to catch it.
She out
I
there.
was like, "No."
She out there with Ocho Cinco hands trying to catch a puppy. It's like, come on.
I was about to catch it, but she sat down. I'm like, "Good," because I swear, God, ain't no fumbling, ain't none of that Jaguar stuff going on.
Oh yeah, we went to that Jaguars game on was Sunday.
Yeah.
Jaguars versus the Texans. Let me tell you something. That shit was wild trash.
On both sides.
Both. It was just like what the fuck. Like high school football games better than that.
Way better.
That shit was trash. Jaguars trash. The Texans trash. Yo, Jaguar fans is kind of trash. Like old boy was down there like losing his. He was like, Duval, and everybody
That's
looking
so
at him like, man,
much.
sit your ass down,
He
bro.
was doing the most.
And then he started popping shit to them cats with the Texans jerseys, and he's about to get his little ass thumped.
Yeah.
They was gonna thump. They was gonna river dance on his ass. And when he think somebody gonna help him, like we in Duval, you gonna be in a hospital. Like, so yeah. So the game was trash. It was a good experience though. That was Fox's first game. She got out there,
Yeah.
did her thing. Actually, I thought we talked about it on the last podcast.
I
Didn't we?
feel like we did. Did
I
we
don't
have
know.
a
I'm
podcast
tired.
Sunday? I don't even know.
A Sunday. Oh my.
Let's just get to the topic.
I don't know what topics we got. Yo, so first topic we want to talk about is what's up with Kanye?
Oh,
What the fuck is going on with Kanye West?
what was going on? I don't know.
Kanye West
what's going
losing his
on.
goddamn mind every time he turn around. And one of the things a post that was out there said, we still blaming Kanye mental health issues on his mother's death. When will we expect accountability? Like, I get it, but it's been a long time since Donda died.
You can't tell anyone how to grieve.
I can tell you not. I can tell you to go. After a certain amount of time, you gotta go get some fucking help.
Well, who's to say he's not getting help? Did he say I ain't getting help, world?
Yeah, he don't look like a motherfucker that's getting help, and he be saying he off his meds.
So you judging him then?
Yeah, wildly
Oh.
judging him.
He could probably have his therapist come to his home doing house visits.
Probably could.
He could have all that going on. It's just
I'm gonna tell you right now.
it's a process.
if
Some
that's his-
light bulbs click when they click.
Nah, that motherfucker ain't got no electricity running in the house. Georgia Powell cut his shit off. Like, he wildin', man. And I love Kanye as an artist. And now it's like he came out there with the White Lives Matter t-shirt and stirred up a bunch of shit with that and bouncing. It's like this dude, like, I think he literally like spin a wheel of like, what type of bullshit am I gonna get on today?
I mean,
Hey.
but it's a part of brand too, staying relevant as well. So
I mean, you staying relevant, but it's like you can stay relevant and not burn down the shit you built brick by brick too. I mean,
maybe he don't
Jay-Z
care
still
about
relevant.
it. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't probably care about all that stuff. He did.
Yeah,
he
that's
wanted
what
to.
that's exactly
Got
what
his
crazy people
kids.
say.
Everything
He
he
ain't got his
has is going to his children. You don't. What else is there?
Well, fucking reduce the carbon footprint. Bye.
You know?
Fuck out of here.
And maybe that's coming soon. Like we don't know, but
Yeah, I'm telling you, like, it's like I think we sit here watching a man self-destruct to a point, and it's like everybody gonna say it afterwards, like, oh yeah, Kanye should have got some help, but Kanye should have did this and that. We watched him burn out, just like we watched Whitney Houston burn out. on natural or like on national stage. You know what I'm saying? We watch Whitney burn. We watch Michael Jackson burn out. Like we watch these stars shine their brightest and then just for whatever reasons just fall slam the fuck off the wagon. So I think we're doing the exact same thing with Kanye. And I know when did Whitney Houston die?
January.
Roughly.
February. I don't know. It's been a while.
Yeah, like we was
2009?
Huh?
No, not 2009.
Was it
2019. Wasn't it?
No.
I don't
All
know.
right,
Somebody
Yeah,
It's
if
been a
somebody know
while
when he
ago.
died. Anyway, let me hit the Googles because
I feel like it was like 2019 or something.
when did Fox think Whitney Houston died? Yesterday.
Yesterday.
But
I was looking at that thing about her.
when did
sister.
Whitney die? 2012.
2012. See that?
Oh yeah, you
Come
just
on
said
now.
2009 and 2009,
Close
2019.
enough. Close enough.
I mean, yeah, it's yeah. If his price is right, you would have won. You was in the price range.
That's right. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking whole
2009.
take a whole decade. Like she
I
died
was-
this decade.
I was 3 away.
Okay. So anyway, but yeah, we watched Whitney die, and I'm gonna tell you, even when Whitney died, and Whitney is my favorite singer of all. Like I think it's the probably most that once ever voice or whatever. And I don't think
Once a generation. Well,
I think it's both.
multiple generations. Yeah.
I think she just like once, like a once voice. But I think we just sat there and we watched that shit happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like we saw her burning out. I know also in 2012. Well, I wasn't thinking much about Whitney Houston to be honest, but we saw her go and we saw her self-destruct. And I'm like, we doing the same thing with Kanye. Do we really feel, because the thing, this is what I really want to get at, is like I don't want to hear all of this shit about, oh my God, rest in peace, Kanye. When people start losing their mind and crying in the streets, crying on Instagram, playing Kanye shit on repeat, and it's like, shut your ass up. Like, ain't nobody think about him right now.
It's going to happen anyway. That's just the nature of people. Somebody died. Like, let me put everything on.
Let me play everything he ever did.
No.
Yo, you know what? This album right here was a classic. Blood on the Leaves. It was everything. Shut up. Just shut up, man. Like, everybody want to give people their roses after they go, but I think really, like, Kanye need to do something. Like, they almost need to do with him what they did with Britney or something. Like, somebody need to take over. Because he wilding. Like, he just making a complete and utter mockery of himself. And it's and I just think, like, from the mental health standpoint, it's like, Rocky, sit your ass down. He just winked at me. But yeah, I think from the mental health standpoint, it's one of the things where it's just I don't like. Should we? Are people any way responsible? Like, as fans, anything too?
No. Why would a fan be responsible for
just
my
asking.
own actions? No, I wouldn't think so. Because we can't tell him what to do. He's another grown individual. So,
But I
it will
think,
be up to
but I
him
think
what
it's
he
one of them
chooses.
things when you do dumb shit and people like, and it gets you attention, it gets you clout. It's kind of like you feeding a monster. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but that's not. Again, that's his choice to act and behave.
Yeah,
that
I'm not
way.
saying I feel that way. I feel he's a
Yeah.
grown ass man. He should get his shit together. I'm just asking, like,
Yeah, he definitely should. It's his behavior. So no, we shouldn't be held accountable. Fans are not of what someone else's actions are. Like, no, not at all. Not at all.
are you responsible for
wouldn't
me
want
if something
anyone-
happen?
Yeah, I'm responsible for you because I'm your wife.
Say that shit again.
Anyway,
Say it again. Say it again.
we have a podcast to run.
All
So
right. Anyway, off to the next one there. So, Fox, what's something that you wish you had been warned about when you were a kid about becoming an adult?
how much damn bills I'm gonna have to pay?
That's it,
I
Bills?
wish that my parents would have warned me in detail the scope of these bills. That's what I wish. That's the number one thing that I wish.
I mean, what you would have did different?
I would have positioned myself better financially, and I would have not taken as many risks that I've taken, or just been frivolous.
But do you
That's
think?
what I think.
But I mean, how much detail would they have told you? Because like our parents told us, like our parents and grandparents and aunts and uncles, they told us.
First of all, money don't grow on trees. That's not telling me.
We ain't got.
Yeah, I see money don't grow.
I
on
want
trees.
McDonald's. You got McDonald's money.
Money.
Obviously, the shit expensive. Like, you know what I mean? Obviously,
All right,
that
I
shit ain't
guess
cheap.
so.
I just wonder, like, what level do we think we would have actually listened? Like, what level would we have been like? Because we like it ain't nothing new under the sun, like my grandmother say. So it ain't like they just said nothing to us. They ain't said nothing to us that we're like, oh, I wish somebody had. Like 90% of the shit that we learning now is shit that somebody already told us. It just didn't resonate
Yeah.
because maybe they didn't maybe they didn't deliver it clear enough for us for it to be digestible or whatever, but we knew it was gonna be ass whack of bills. Like that's all the fuck we was broke.
I know it was gonna be this much. It was gonna be this
At what point? How old were you when you realized you was broke?
When I went on my own, I was like 16.
So you ain't realized you was poor before then?
Huh? Well, yeah, I realized my parents.
I
were
said,
poor,
at what age were you when you realized
that I was poor?
Yeah.
So yeah, so about that, I was in high school when I really realized that.
Started looking around. Like,
Yeah. Like, damn, we ain't got it, do.
I don't know. It's a hard press. Like I didn't even really think about this one, because to me it's just like, what could I have told myself? I really think it's nothing that I could tell myself, but I think it'd just be like the way that I articulated to myself so that it would have clicked a lot earlier. And I think with that it would have been and it's hard because you can't look like it's hard to look because it's like that butterfly effect. You know what I'm saying? It's like if I had told myself that, then I wouldn't have did this. Then all of this shit would have been out of there, right? Because it's like for instance, I love my kids, but I wouldn't mind having them a little later.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if I could have the same kids, but just, boo, you know what I mean? Had the same kids, but just, you know what I mean? Pushing back about 5-10 years. But then again, it's like, then if I hadn't did that, maybe I would have still been back home doing shit I ain't had no business doing and would have got my ass shot or locked up. So,
yeah.
Well, killed or locked up. Shot wasn't enough, obviously. But yeah, so.
The most important thing, like, I wouldn't have been there.
Oh, you was gonna be in my life regardless.
That's the most important thing.
If I had to go run certain stuff up and down 95 to come down there and see you, girl, I was gonna see you. I would have been in Miami.
Hey, oh, you good, Matthew? Good to see you.
So I don't know. I guess for me, it would probably be. I would have wanted to show myself the emphasis of learning how money works, like, and really understanding money, because, like, even when you talk about like economics and politics, I really don't have a good idea of. Like my idea of like balancing the checkbook was like make more money than you spend.
So that's something you wish you would have been warned about.
Yeah, like if I had to really, and I don't really think I got taught. Like that's something I didn't really get warned about. Is like you need to know how money works.
Right. Yeah.
Like you need like this shit about interest and compound interest and you know what I mean, understanding how like stocks and all that shit work. Just to be financially smart. I think that's something that I really wish that like I had been able to articulate and tell myself like, look, you really need to know that shit. And then Matt hit it on the head where our school system teaches us to be employees that are in debt. Yeah, so we can just keep feeding into the machine.
Yeah.
We don't teach people how to be financially literate, because if you get too many people that's financially literate, it's like, then who the fuck gonna do the work? You know what I'm saying?
To be an ant in the system.
Yeah, we just ants on the ant form. So yeah, for me, I think that would be the real strong press that I'm like, yeah, our financial